Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter number 3. The lessons we're going to cover today are compare numbers written in scientific notation, prime or composite, identify factors in prime factorization, right? Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on grade 6 math. Chapter we're on is number 3. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is compare numbers written in scientific notation. Which sign makes the statement true? 6.7 times 10 exponent 5 and 7.6 times 10 exponent 3, right? Just look at the powers of 10. Here you have 5 and here you have 3, right? 10 exponent 5 is greater than 10 exponent 3. That means 6.7 times 10 exponent 5 is greater than 7.6 times 10 exponent 3, right? Look here. 6.7 times 10 exponent 5 is greater than 7.6 times 10 exponent 3, right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay. Which sign makes the statement true? 3 times 10 exponent 5 and 3 times 10 exponent 5, right? You have to compare. So first thing is you need to compare the exponents of 10, right? They both are 10 exponent 5 and 10 exponent 5. They both are exactly equal. Now just look at the numbers. 3 and 3 again they are equal. So 3 times 10 exponent 5 is equal to 3 times 10 exponent 5. They both are exactly equal. So option number 3 is the correct option. Which sign makes the statement true? 2.7 times 10 exponent 5 and 2.7 times 10 exponent 4. Compare the exponents. 10 exponent 5 is greater than 10 exponent 4, right? So 2.7 times 10 exponent 5 is greater than 2.7 times 10 exponent 4, right? The correct option is greater. First thing you have to look for is the exponent, right? 8.2 times 10 exponent 2, you have to compare 7.2 times 10 exponent 2. So which is the correct option? Now their exponents are exactly equal. You have to compare these numbers. 8.2 is greater than 7.2, right? Greater it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. The first thing is you have to compare the exponents, right? Here is 10 exponent 2 and here is 10 exponent 2. They both are exactly equal. In this case, you have to look at the numbers they are multiplying with. 8.2 and 7.2. 8.2 is greater than 7.2, right? That means 8.2 times 10 exponent 2 is greater than 7.2 times 10 exponent 2. The correct option is greater. Which sign makes the statement true? 1.7 times 10 exponent 1 and 7.1 times 10 exponent 2. So which is the correct option? Greater? How? Here is 10 exponent 1 and here is 10 exponent 2. 10 exponent 1 is less than 10 exponent 2. So that would be 1.7 times 10 exponent 1 is less than 7.1 times 10 exponent 2. Got it? Got it. The correct option is less. Which sign makes the statement true? Which is the correct option? That is 8 times 10 exponent 2 is less than 8 times 10 exponent 3, right? 8 times 7 times 8.7 times 10 exponent 3, you have to compare it to 8.7 times 10 exponent 1. So which is the correct option? Greater it is. Very good. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next one is prime or composite. So prime numbers are the ones that have only two factors, one and the number itself, right? And the numbers that are not prime are the composite numbers. So which number is prime? 4, 15, 2, and 6. 4 is not prime because 2 times 2 makes 4, right? Then 15. 15 is also not prime because 1 times 15 and 3 times 5 is 15. So then you have 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 has only two factors, right? 1 and 2. So 2 is the prime number, right? The correct option is 2 is the prime number. So prime numbers are the one that have only two factors. So the correct option is 2, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, which number is prime? You are given 16, 3, 12, and 18. You have to see which is a prime number. So which is the correct option? Which of the number have only two factors? Which is the correct option? Yes, very good. The correct option is 3. 3 is the number that have only two factors, right? So the correct option is 3. Select the numbers that are prime, which is the correct option. Which numbers are prime? Yes, that is 7 and 5. These are the two numbers that are the prime. Very good. Which number is prime? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 17 is the correct option. The only prime number here is 17, right? Select all the numbers that are prime. So which is the correct option? The correct option is very good. They are 13, 7 and 2 is the correct option. Which number is prime? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 5 is the prime number, right? Select all that are prime. The correct option is yes, 2, 19, 17 and 3 are the yes, they all are the prime numbers actually. Which number is prime? Yes, the only prime number here is 3. Y is neither, 1 is neither prime nor composite. Which number is prime? Yes, 2 is the prime number. The correct option is 2. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is identify factors. Let's just start with the next lesson. Which numbers are the factor of 8? So which is the correct option? Factors means like you have to divide all the divide 8 by all the numbers one by one, right? So the number that can evenly divide 8 is the factors of 8, right? Evenly divided means you have no remainder. So you have no remainder in case when 1 divided by 8, because 1 times 8 is 8, you have no remainder. That means 1 divides evenly. And 8 divided by 8 is 1, you have no remainder. That means 8 divides evenly. The rest of the two numbers have remainders, they are not the factors. Let's just start with the test questions. Which numbers are the factor of 11? Which is the correct option? That is 1 and 11. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, which number is a factor? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is just 2. 2 is the number that can evenly divide 10. Besides 16 and 1, which is one factor of 16? Which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, that is 4 and 8, because they both can evenly divide 16. Beside 20 and 1, what is the one factor of 20? Which is the correct option? That is 5 and 4 and 10. But 5 is also a factor, isn't it? Which numbers are factor of 17? The correct option is only factors for 17 is 1 and 17, right? Option, the last one is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. It is prime factorization, an important lesson. So just listen to me carefully. What is the prime factorization of 4? Right? Prime factorization means all the numbers are prime, right? How do we calculate the prime factors? So we have to calculate the prime factors of 4. We have to start with 4 and divide the 4 with the smallest prime number, right? The least prime number is 2, and 2 is the number that can evenly divide 8. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. They are already solved. Let's just skip them. Okay, so you have to calculate the prime factor of 9, right? How do you calculate? You have to divide 9 by the smallest prime number, right? The smallest prime number that can divide 9 is 3, right? 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now you have to start with this number and divide by the smallest prime number until you have the answer 1. So these are the two numbers you divided with. So they are 3 times 3. The correct option is 3 times 3, right? Prime factors of 9 are 3 times 3. What is the prime factorization of 15, which is the correct option? So start with 15 and divide it by the smallest prime number that can divide 15, right? So the smallest prime number is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Now start with this number and divide by the smallest prime number. So these are the two numbers you divided with, so they are the factors. 3 times 5 is 15. Yes, that is 3 times 5. Okay, the next one is, what is the prime factor of 20, which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? Very good. That is 2 times 2 times 5 is the correct option. What is the prime factorization of 4, which is the correct option? Yes, that is 2 times 2. What is the prime factorization? Yes, that is 2 times 3. What is the prime factorization of 18, which is the correct option? Very good. That is 2 times 3 times 3. What is the prime factorization of 16? That's the second one. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. They, when you multiply them, they must have make 16. 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, and 16 times 2 is 32. Also, 4 is not a prime number. 4 is not a prime number. All the factors must be prime. Think and then answer. What is the prime factorization of 8? Very good. That is option number 1. What is the prime factorization of 10, which is the correct option? Yes, that is 2 times 5. What is the prime factorization of 12? Very good, that's option number 1. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 6 math. Chapter we were working on is number theory. The lessons we have covered today are compare numbers written in scientific notation, prime or composite, identify factors and prime factorization, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. That's all for today. If you have any questions related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please ask.